If you have a stellium in your chart, you were born with a superpower, but sometimes it doesn't always feel that super. A stellium is when you have 3 or more planets all in one zodiac sign. It's like the universe was pumping you with like zodiac gas, except the clicker thing broke, and so it just overflowed you and doused you with a bunch of Virgo, right? Not gasoline, you got a ton of Virgo planets. Here are some key things to know about stellium. The house, the element, and especially the sign of your stellium. This is a major dominant theme in your life, in your personality, in your psychology. Some might identify with that sign even more than like a luminary or a rising sign. The closer all those planets are together, arguably the more significant and the more impactful the stellium is going to be in your life, in your experience. Number 2, you're going to experience the poignant moments of your life more intensely, more totally, because when a major transit hits, it's not just hitting one planet, it's hitting 3 or more all at once, or in quick succession. Awesome. Well, hey, don't mind me. I'm just going to be sitting here waiting for Pluto to absolutely rimrock every part of my life. And I'm being a little silly. Like, sure, the challenges are hard. They feel very existentially leveling, but the point of any transit, hard or easy, is to knead the gold out of the knot that is that stellium in your chart. And when you get a handle on how all these planets can work together, you start to embody them as gifts. You experience equally as powerful breakthroughs and successes and major like Rubicon crossing moments. Thirdly, it's actually really difficult, practically speaking, to parse out the individual energies of the planets involved in a stellium. Like, yes, you can understand them intellectually. Like, you have Saturn in your stellium. Saturn, ooh, that equals discipline. But in your lived experience, you only ever experience all 3 or more of those planets as one unit. It's like you're going to eat as many PBJ sandwiches as you want in your life, but like you're not allowed to ever just taste like what only peanut butter tastes like. And it can especially be challenging if you have a couple of slow-moving planets in there. Say you have Uranus and Saturn in there, and you're combining this energy of wanting to liberate, to evolve, to break down all barriers with the impulse to actually contain or to barrier, to impose restriction and discipline. Like, how do you combine those? How do you even understand them as their own units of energy? It's always going to be a little bit jagged. That's where the dynamism is. And each person kind of has to figure it out for themselves. The biggest thing with stelliums is you have to look at the big picture. You have to understand its component parts, but you also have to understand it as something that is more than the sum of its parts. The overarching theme from 30,000 feet, the element, the sign, the house, but also like how this strong astrological gravitational force for you is really meeting your lived experience. How can you become more aware and mindful of it so that you can wield it instead of it wielding you? Of course, be patient with yourself. This doesn't happen overnight. Life is this slow process of digging away the dirt like an archaeologist. You're slowly discovering what it means for you.